you guys doing? This is William Myers from Mantis Outdoors, out here with Chris filming some videos, and wanted to do kind of a part 2 video to a video that I did not too long ago where I talked about water filters, and we're going to go through some more modern filters. I have another filter here to show you, and then part 3 we're going to go into showing how you yourself can build a filter from materials off the landscape just to get you by, and several other steps that you can take to filter the water before you even get to that filter that you've made. But right now we're gonna kind of recap and show you, the survival filter that we did last time. And like I said, the reason why I like this is because it's very convenient. It can be put into a pocket or very easily slipped into a haversack or something like that. And then when you're on the trail, you can quickly take this out, pop it, and take a fresh drink from a stream or pond that you're around. And that's more convenient than having to stop, build a fire, and boil your water, get rid of all the viruses, protozoas, bacterias, all that nasty stuff, parasites. So, but now the problem with this, where this has a drawback, is that you can't fill a container up. So that's the filter that I have for you today. Alright, so the filter I have for you today is from the same company, Survival Filter. This is the Survival Filter Pro, and it comes in a nice bag. We're going to show all this stuff up close, but the convenience of having this maybe along with the other filter that you've shown is this can be more of a main pack implement, and I mean it could be put into a haversack as well. But what this is going to do is it's going to allow you to actually sit by a creek or a stream of some kind for literally a minute. We're going to show this as well. Fill up a bottle of fresh filtered water and then be on your way. Other than the opposite of that is building a fire, boiling your water, cooling it off in the creek, and then going on your way. So alright, so the filter that we have here today, like I said, is the Survival Filter Pro, and what comes in this sack is the main body of the filter itself, all your hosing implements, and it even comes with a spare filter, the ceramic filter. So let's kind of put that aside. And I like this filter because one, it's lightweight, and it's a filter that filters down to 0.01 microns, and that's amazing. That's even better than the Survival Filter, the smaller one that I had. But it comes with, they say a cup. You can fill this up and drink out of it. I just use it to keep everything clean and free of debris. So this is the main filter body, and we're going to kind of take this apart. But what we have here is the pump itself. A hose goes in the inlet, a hose goes in the outlet, and then you just fill up your bottle. But let's take everything apart and show you how easy it is to take this apart for cleaning, maintenance, replacing parts. That's the pump body. Here's kind of the meat and potatoes of this filter, is the actual filtering body. So you have this container right here, cartridge I should say, which is like this is the cotton, or I'm sorry, the ceramic is more like a pre-filter to filter debris and things like that, and then you get to the actual filtering body that filters down to, like I said, 0.01 microns. And then inside of here is a charcoal filter. So you can see how it's set up. You can take it, like I said, you can take this all completely apart for cleaning, maintaining, replacing parts. So basically you can see how the operation works is that water is first in contact with your ceramic filter, then it goes to the inlet, goes through the main filter, then through a charcoal filter, and then out to your bottle, to you basically. So let's put this back together and go test it out. Alright, so now to put this together for operation, we have a small bag in here that keeps things away from debris and other things like that getting wet. And this is what actually makes contact with the water that you're going to drink from. Like I said, there's a ceramic filter, pre-filter that's going to come in contact with the water first, and then they have floats here, so you could actually float your pre-filter above, you know, the muddy sediment, stuff like that. And we'll show you how all that works here in a minute. This goes into your inlet hole. You know, and having things like this is pretty convenient as well, because if I'm on the trail and say this has been raining, or you know, water's collecting in certain areas, you know, there's water that I can get to that doesn't need to be filtered sometimes, like in rocks and crevices and things like that, that if I can get to that water, I don't even need to use this. I'll save this, and all I need is this hose. Dip that into the rock and crevice, collect that water, and like I said, 99% of the time it doesn't even need to be filtered. It's just rainwater that's collected in rocks and crevices and things like that. So just multi-use. Alright, so that our inlet hose is connected, and now our outlet hose very simply connects to the top. And there we go. It's all ready to go. We're going to go over to the creek, fill up a bottle. So we're down here by the creek, and you know, usually you'd be filling like a stainless steel bottle, or you know, if you don't carry stainless steel bottles, like you know, a Nalgene plastic bottle or something like that. But I want to fill a clear plastic bottle just so I can show you the flow, and I can show you, you know, if there's any particulate matter that gets in here or anything like that. So, like I said, the filter comes with these floats, and what that does is allows you to kind of float your pre-filter just below the water surface, but not on the surface of the creek bed itself. So all you just kind of make an adjustment for that. And there you go. Then from here, we just add our tube into our bottle. And we can start pumping. Alright, now my filter's primed. Now all I gotta do is just sit here and pump and fill the water bottle. Okay. If you look at the pre-filter, you can see the pre-filter jumping from the pressure. That's how much pressure this pump has. You know, this bottle's 16 ounces, so you can see how fast it's filling up. Just double it for a 32-ounce bottle. You can see how little time it takes to filter a bottle of water and just be on your way. Alright guys, well there you go. You can see nice crystal clear, no particulate matter. You know, at the bottom, that's dirt that's on the actual bottom of the bottle. And it's perfectly filtered water. No smell, no iodine taste because we didn't need it. And just good water. Very tasty. You know, doing this, you know, when you boil water, you boil the oxygen out of your water. So, you know, I know how to kind of counter that, especially if I'm making like coffee or something like that. I hold my water up into another container and dump it from like 3 or 4 feet. That oxygenates that water. But if not, you get kind of a really flat taste to water. I know it sounds crazy, you know, a taste to water. Water has no taste, right? But, you know, if you do it this way, you know, you're not boiling all that oxygen out of your water. It still tastes just like bottled water, to be honest with you. And you know, like I said, I know how to kind of counter that. If you are boiling your water and you have that kind of flat taste, you just don't like it, you can oxygenate your water. But we'll talk about that later. But like I said, that filtering down to 0.01 microns, you know, I have no doubt in my mind that this is safe water. I know that there are a lot of animals around here, so this wouldn't be a stream that I would want to just kind of dip a bottle in and drink out of straight. But from a filter, nice and cool, very good water. And I didn't have to sit here and do a bunch of stuff to disinfect my water. I'm ready to move now. All right, so we're back up basically where we've been kind of hanging out at for the last couple hours. And I filled up my bottle. I'm ready to go. Now I just have to kind of disassemble, take everything apart. And what I like to do is kind of shake out the water that's in there at the moment. Get that pre-filter kind of dumped out because I don't want anything to mold. So just really quickly give it a couple shakes, empty it out. You're still gonna see some spots on your filter, your pre-filter. That's particulate matter that is stuck in there at the time. That's not necessarily mold. But you just want to keep these things as dry as possible. Keep the water out of it. You don't have to do this as soon as you're done. You know, if you fill up your bottle 6, 7 times a day, and you get to your base camp where you're ready to rack out, you just quickly kind of unscrew these and get them a little dry, as dry as possible at least. And you see it kind of holds a little bit of water. But other than that, that's all you really need to maintain it. You know, it doesn't need to be dry, I guess you say. I just don't want water sitting in there. But, you know, overnight or something like that, you could absolutely let these sit out and dry. And as you see all that water that just came out of there? You don't want that water sitting in there. And this will aerate those filters, get them nice and dried out. And that's pretty much all you need to do. And like I said, that's not something you need to do as soon as you get done filling a bottle of water. That's something you need to do at night after you've done your tool maintenance with your knives, do your water filter maintenance, you know, if you choose to carry something like this. But that being said, something like this is definitely going to purify your water of, well, I should say decontaminate your water of, you know, viruses, bacteria, parasites, protozoas, you know, cryptosporidium. You know, when people ask me what I'm talking about mainly like Giardia, Cryptosporidium, E. coli. And there is a laundry list at the CDC. You can go and visit their website and go to like waterborne illnesses, and there's a list of things that are there that are just nasty for your body. But having something like this, some people might say, you know, I'll just carry a stainless steel bottle, boil my water, and that's great, you know, if that's what you choose to do. I like the convenience of being able to decide if I want to boil my water or if I just want to quickly filter my water if I'm on the go. Alright guys, there you go. See, nice crystal. 3, 2, 1. You know what I mean. But alright, I'm just rambling. 3, 2, 1. Not a doubt in my mind that you're going to be able to, you alright?
Alright.
What happened? Choking on e-cig juice?
That's a little too
that thing took my breath away, man.
Let's just turn that down a little bit.
Let me see that thing, man. That thing's cool. I like it.
I had it up at 50. I was like,
too much. Alright guys, this has been William Myers, Mantis Outdoors. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, there's some more of my previous videos that are playing in the screens to my left right now. There's also a subscribe button over there. If you haven't done so, I appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel. To stay up to date with what I'm doing with my school and the YouTube channel, stay posted on the videos that are going to be uploaded. You can go to www.facebook.com/Mantis Outdoors, or you can go to www.mantisoutdoorsllc.com. Liking my videos helps me and my channel out a lot. I appreciate all your views, comments, and support, and hopefully we'll see you out in the woods.